Pump it up. If I keep pumping, it'll explode. Wow, solid. I don't like to blow. Don't make me pay for it. I'm just here at the Home Hardware, doing some random stuff today. Yeah. Oh, wow. Absolutely mystically mesmerizing. Oh. I feel like I'm in the Wizard of Oz. Dorothy? Dorothy? 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Never know what you can find at the Home Depot. The Depot. Oh my goodness. This orb has got me going. Mysterious color-changing orb. Oh. What's up, everybody? Mr. Thrasha, taking a jog in the great white crystallized dimensions of the Canadian North. Ontario. As most of you know if you watch me, I'm gonna hit up Howard's Pawn Shop. I'm gonna take a look at some cool artifacts. Got quite a few stops to make, a couple different areas, and yeah, gonna find some cool crafts, artifacts, and interesting things. So come along, come with me. These are nano leaf light panels. Let them mesmerize you for a second. I'd love to have a house with flooring like that. Can you imagine? Walk around on the floors. You trip out all day. Woo. Look at that. Imagine your whole house covered in flooring like that. Ew. Some more futuristic, trippy LED lighting over here. I love neon and LED lighting. A connoisseur of interesting lighting. Oh. Lighting the place up. One bulb at a time. I've never seen so many amazing lights. Of course, I never just come through walking and filming in a Home Depot. Check this out. Look at that. Gotta be nice and wealthy to get those lights. Ooh. Crystallized. My goodness. Look at that. A lot of these are really cool looking. Whoa. You don't want this one to fall on you. That to fall on you when you're passing underneath it. Impale you through the scalp. It's the Hall of Lights. You're looking at some many different crafts, artifacts, and things. Gonna stop at Howard's Pawn Shop. Looking at all kinds of trippy things today. Ooh, chandelier extraordinaire. Yeah, sorry about the muffling. Do have a mask on, of course, because I'm in the store. Lights are us. Look, lights are smart LED. Will you shut up that dang beeping? I agree with that. Okay, just outside of Ottawa's famous Howard's Pawn Shop. A couple of these locations, these have been around forever. Who knows what we'll find in here? I figure we might see some cool stuff, so let's check it out. Electronics, power tools, and some cash. Get rid of your unwanted gold. Got some gold you don't want? Take it to the pawn shop. Look at that. Those golden balls. Golden balls. All right. Yeah, they got some guitars and stuff in here too. Let's see what we see. All right, so I'm here inside Howard's Pawn Shop. Had to mask up and look at some of the artifacts. You can get almost virtually anything. These are things people left here, things for sale. Like, these are not just used objects. Look at that. All kinds of old CD players. They're all in excellent condition, well priced. From CD players, yeah, record player. Pretty good. It's very good. That record player. Yeah, that's an old clarinet. Lots of good old instruments in here. Guitars, keyboards. That old clarinet. Makes you wonder who played that once upon a time. Now it's gonna belong to somebody else one day. Nice acoustic guitars, electrics as well. Good selection of Squires in here. And a kitty. Ah, it's stuffed. But you can get virtually, look at that. Pet toys, toques. Pet toys, toques. Kind of looks like my red Aria. It's a Samick though. Pretty nice. Some nice Squires in here. Okay, some super interesting stuff up here. This is a really nice guitar. Look at that. That is wicked, and it is a wicked, and it is signed by the band Trooper, who I've seen live many times. Oh, look at that. Got all their autographs right on the axe. Nice Ibanez right there. Look at that Death Angel poster up there. I love that. True California thrash metal. Dream calls for blood. And there's an Overkill. Some of the finest New Jersey metal. Overkill. Bobby Blitz. Master of thrash. Look at that as a old school arcade game model. Very cool. Wow, so this is a 1953 Pinocchio. Where was this acquired from?
Some lady found it in her attic actually and brought it in and thought she'd give us a shot at
That's
purchasing
awesome.
it.
That is wicked. Hasn't begun lying yet. His nose isn't growing. Still regular size. Wow, that's really cool. Love little artifacts like that. Good selection of guitars here as well. We got some cymbals up there. Top of the line Sabian. Ooh, look at that. That's a Gibson Epiphone, which is a model of an SG. It's a slightly cheaper version, more affordable. But to be honest, some of these play just as well as Gibson SGs for a couple grand less. If smoking's your fancy, always a good place to stop for rolling papers, bongs, all kinds of good stuff. A baseball bat. Check out this fishing lure. Right up there almost looks like a Zeppelin. Look at the tripod hanging from it there. That is a giant fishing lure up there. Wide variety of Blu-rays and DVDs of all kinds. Always love pawn shops for that. Somebody who's tired of a movie, doesn't need it anymore, hand it off. And somebody may be looking for it. I'm always on the hunt for a giant list of movies. I have to take a closer gander at these in a minute. See if any of the ones I need are here. Excellent though. Good selection. There's Forrest. There's Forrest. Yeah, DVD, Blu-ray, amps. Look at that. Nice Roland. You got Marshalls. And that's pretty good price for something that size. It's about 100 watt. 550. That's good price. The Line 6. Use those as well. Not bad. B-Ringer. Great amp company there. Good selection of laptops if you're in the market for a laptop. DS cards for the Nintendo DS. Oh, look at that. Those are Nintendo 64 games. It's authentic Super Smash Brothers. Played a lot of that when we were kids. Look at these hunting knives. Oh, wow. Look at the blades on those, huh? Very cool. Pipes. Pipes. Pipe packs with your screens and the pipe. Everything you need. I like that one too. It's the American Classic right there. American Classic. More NASCARs. Skateboard there. You can find all kinds of cool stuff. Bikes. jackets, old Keurigs. Never know when you need a Keurig. Probably cheaper here. Look at this old school scale. It's a doctor scale. Check that out. Look at that. That is an official doctor scale right there. You know, I don't even know how these work. So they do this and then they do this. I never know what the heck the doctor's doing when he does that, but very cool. Some kind of sculpted sculpture right here. Be going and checking out lots of other cool artifacts momentarily here. Look at that. Cool. Yeah, can't get over that. Pepsi Cola car. Truck. It's a truck. Looking for a cheaper price on PS4 or Xbox 360. Got some used ones right here. And those things generally, it could be give or take. I mean, generally they're made to hold up for years and years and years and years, depending on how much you use it and take care of it. However, if you never know, I've had a couple PS2s that did not last, and then some that lasted nearly 10 years. Good selection of DVDs here. I have to remember that. Come back here and I'm looking for a film. Oh yeah, Clerks 2 right there. It is a 1968 Gibson bass. This gentleman has just brought out for me. Look at that. Hard body. This is hard oak.
Yep.
Wow, hard oak. I had a hard oak bass, a Peavey, when I was growing up, when I was a teenager. Another friend of mine got wasted and smashed it.
Lovely.
Well, he was a great bass player in his defense, and he was angry. However, rest in peace to that hard oak bass. It was a heavy, great sounding instrument, though. This looks like it sounds very. Look at that. Is this yours?
No, a customer brought this in as well.
Wow.
And a neat story behind this. A gentleman thought he was able to sell it for me.
Yep.
So he brought it to a gentleman that was interested, and it turns out he was the original owner. And then I was able to trace it through people around in this area to eventually landing on me through 4 different guys' hands.
That is a nice bass. So we want to rip it up right now. Look at that. Yeah, that's really good. How much is that going for?
So online they're upwards of 12,000. We had it up for 58, and it sold for 4,000.
It's a 1965 Gibson bass. That's awesome. Wow. Look at the knobs. See the coloration on the tone knobs there? The volume. I mean, there's your volume. There's your. Just look at that interesting coloration right there. Very nice. Gentleman was looking at me. It was from his personal collection, and these are all old bills. Look at that old U.S. dollar right there. Look at that old Canada bill there. I don't see those anymore. Our money does look like Monopoly money. As quoted by Weird Al. Look at that. Just gonna leaf through and show you some of these. Look at that. We used to have $2 bills. I can still remember that. I remember when the toonie came out. It was 1996. I was 8 years old. Look at that. See? This kind of resembles the Monopoly money that Weird Al was talking about. Wow.
350 pounds. This is good?
250?
You don't see stuff like this every day. You never know what you're going to be catching. These are under lamination. Look at that. Wow. I wonder if anybody's still try to... The Parliament building's on there. Try to... Oh, that's not the Parliament building.
There's one in each, eh?
Oh, geez.
There's one in each.
It looked different back then.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of these are still floating around, or if they'd still accept these if you took it to a store. This looks almost similar. That's what the 5s almost look like now. Still got that guy on there. But 10's very similar to that now.
Yeah, it all depends on how tight you put the fish. I think it's really tough.
Oh. Certainly something to leaf
How
through
can I
here.
help you?
Here's the $2 bill I remember. Had many of those as a kid. And I think I still have one lying around. These were the 10s before the 10s we have now. Yep, here's what our previous 5, 10, and $2 bills look like.
Are you going to be using it?
Here's our previous 50, 100. So those bills from the back. Wow. And here's what our money looks like today. It's like an evolution of our bills here in the Great White North. This is what they look like now. It resembles Monopoly money. Look at that. All the way up. There's backs. Yeah, that's what our back of our money. So when we look, unlike you guys in the States, We don't have to look at the number. We look at the color. Blue, it's a 5. Purple, it's a 10. 20s are green.
Have a great day.
Glorious 50s are pink. And there you go. 100s. We look at the color. We don't have to look at the number. Very cool, man. That's excellent, dude. Great establishment you got here, man. Come into Howard's Pawn Shop. Right there on this gentleman's shirt. As I'll show a business card, and you could call ahead, see if they have something you're looking for. Great pricing here. Very good store, sir.
Thank you.
Lots of great stuff here. When I was doing the record shop in Merrickville, it said hippies use the back door. Here, hippies must use the side door. Just the side door. And if you can make it out up there, KitchenAid tools, helmets, tools there. Check that out. That, it's going for 65 bucks. The bones of like a goat head or maybe a moose. It's hard to tell exactly, but some type of satanic creatures. Skull matter right there. Got something to show for you hockey fans here. This is for you, Scott on tape. Toronto Maple Leafs. Signed Wendell Clark and Doug Gilmour. Two of the greatest players to ever play for the Leafs. Back when I loved the Leafs. Wendell Clark and Doug Gilmour signed that up at the top. That's for the Leafs fans right there. And the other hockey fans too. See anything you like in here, come to Howard's Pawn Shop. 3005 Carling Avenue. Check out their website or call ahead if there's something you're looking for. They'll help you out here. They rule here at Howard's Pawn Shop. Ottawa. Look at this. Standing alone, this sledgehammer. Sledgy. Sledgy.
Yeah, that's usually what I get.
Triple H would approve. Alright, that was cool. Just leaving the Howard's Pawn Shop. Still jogging. Myself healthy. It's the only way to stay warm here in the winter. Keeping the mask on because lips chap up. You never know. So we're gonna go check out some other artifacts and stuff. A few other stops to make. Come along, we're not done. Checking out other cool things that maybe you don't see every day, or maybe you'd like to see now. I don't know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Frozen yogurt. 1 scoop, sir. 2 scoops. 2. Make it 100. I'm not driving. Size of this. I want an ice cream cone that big. Yeah. He is risen. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. Open up your eyes there. Look at that. The size of this stuff. Don't be happy. Be happy. Eat your supper off of that, huh? Be dinner fit for a king. Yeah, you're looking for a good place for good Easter decor. They got it all. Glass items, ceramic. Look at that. Very cool. Yeah, look at this. All kinds of Easter eggs. Very cool. And faceless gnomes celebrating Easter. Look at that, a whole bunny made out of wood. These bunnies are doing circus tricks. Look at that there. Wow. This one must light up. Yeah, that one must light up. Very cool. Lights up too. Got some of these full-blown glass products. It's wild. Yeah, there's a lot of glass. Some of these items that go up. Check out the artwork above the escalator. Yeah, they got artwork all up. Look at that, all under that. Open ceiling there, look at that. Angels singing. All kinds of art. Pretty cool. Skylight there. Pretty cool. Someone got up there and painted that. From there, must have been a pretty big ladder where they set it up there. Must have been hanging up there painting. Pretty cool. The size of this monstrous clock. Is it that time already? Look at all these Easter treats. I don't even know when Easter is. These look good. Look at all those. When is Easter? Get your Easters. Look, they're ready for Easter. They're racing for Easter. Racing towards Easter. No shortage of Easter stuff here. Should be driving that truck. Get you there a little quicker. Happy Easter. Over here, there's a bear in a skirt, a giant thing of yarn. The size of that thing of yarn. Hopefully that holds up for you. Skirt wearing bear. Look at that. Standing up. Giant thing of yarn. That is big. Cool. Look how pretty these birds are. These aren't blue jays. That's a different kind of blue jay. Look at them perched up there. A bird's eye view. Those are pretty. Pretty. Out it see ya. Damn, those are pretty. I want a bird like that. Showing some cool artifacts you can find in here. There are lots of cool stuff in here. These are all carved, Canadian carved items. Yeah. Oh, this huge wall. This is art. Look at this art. It's a giant orca. $550 orca. It's all made in Canada. Pretty cool, huh? Canadian shoes booth is for sale, is the frame. These are Canadian art sculptures made out of metal. Pretty awesome, man. These glass boats and stuff. Size of that tree. These are made out of glass. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Very Canadian. Canoe pottery. Stuff's not cheap, but this is gorgeous decor. Very cool. That Canadian crafts. These Canadian ornaments. Some really nice yellow cons in here. This is definitely a good place for come for shoes. Look at these Nikes. Lots of good Nikes and Converse. Vans as well. The tongue on that. Cool. It's just a mesmerization of Vans and Cons of all sorts. Oop. Weird Al would love it. Yes, he would. Alright, that's about it for today. Remember to like, remember to subscribe. Always doing something different here on the Mr. Thrasha Show. Going around looking at some cool crafts, arts, pawn shop goods. Lots of cool stuff. I like just going out and doing anything, you know what I mean? I like to keep busy. I get back to my dog now. Please like, please subscribe. Give it a big thumbs up. It helps the algorithms of the video. If you're someone who watches my videos all the time, do what you can to give it a like. Helps the algorithm. That's important. Importante. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Goodbye. We'll see you next time. Mr. Thrasha Show.